First off, Ms. Tara Wallace, we'd like to accept you in the city of Philadelphia and on nightclub. We appreciate you for coming out. But let's kind of get straight to it.
Thank you for having me, by the way. I appreciate that.
We are glad to have you.
I had a good time.
Did you?
I did.
That's good. But straight to as a fan question. What made you deal with Peter? I mean, he's beautiful, very intellectual and classy. From the outside looking in, it doesn't look like it's kind of equal there. So what kind of brought that about? Just briefly.
When I met Peter, I was in graduate school,
okay.
And so, then he was very much so a part of what I did. He would, critique my papers, let me know if he thought it was a run-on, if he thought it was a fragment, if I should rethink something. So he was very much involved in what I was doing, and we would be hanging out with my classmates before I would even get out of class sometimes. So he was very involved, and I really liked that. I felt like very supported, and it was very important to me because I was in New York alone. I moved here from Mississippi to go to graduate school. I moved to New York from Mississippi to go to graduate school. And he was just there, always around, helping me out, make sure I was good.
So your particular reason for moving from Mississippi was to go to graduate school in New York?
Absolutely.
Okay. So as far as with the reality shows and how they work and the process of it, is it really reality? Because some of it seems like it's a little stage. So is it straight reality or?
It's so funny. Like if we had like a private camera on people's lives, we'd probably be really surprised at what their reality really is. So, for those of us who choose to put it out there, it's because that's a story that needs to be told that perhaps you haven't seen on, regular TV, that you didn't catch on the soap operas, that you didn't catch on primetime TV. So those are real stories that are happening. And in my case, it was very important to me because I felt like I'm not the only person who's dealing with some type of infidelity, some type of crazy, three-ring circus of hearts here. So, we just choose to put it out there. And for me, I continued because I felt like it was a story that needed to be told, and not just that part of it, of what happened, but also how I overcame. And it wasn't always pretty. I didn't make always the best decisions, or, but it's still my story, and it can still help someone.
Yeah, that's very understandable. I actually had a few debates about that as far as people misperceive or conceive things and think because it's on TV that it's not actually happening behind closed doors. Because there's a lot of people that's having that double life, but the cameras aren't following them, and they're not as involved, basically.
Right.
But on another note, what does Tara have going on besides reality shows and so on and so forth?
You know what I mean? I moved to New York to be an actor, so I've always been an actor. I hate to say actors. That's like an argument I have with people, so I say it sometimes to appease people, but I like to say actor is a word that doesn't have to be gender specific. So I moved to New York to be an actor, so that's what I did before I even moved to New York, and that's what I came here, what I came to New York for. So, when you do reality TV and people thought it, I guess they think of it because it's acting, it's just so different. And I can say that because I'm an actor and I'm also now in reality TV. So there's always acting, to answer that question. Reality TV brought about another love that I have, which is etiquette training, helping young artists in the industry who are, this is new to them. Sitting down and having this interview is very new. Making sure that what they want to say is what they're saying and they're being extremely clear. And just trying to help them with their image.
Do you think reality interferes with the natural role of being an actor or actress? Do you think that interferes? Because I know that it's a stereotype once you become a reality star that interferes with any other gigs and they just stamp you as a reality star.
You know what? If I could see how people can relate it, you know what I mean? Because you just assume that if you're on reality TV, you take pictures and you're a model, you know what I mean? But it's so different. And I still go back and I watch videos of actors, like Lee Strasberg and these amazing teachers, and I still struggle to be as great as what he's teaching. And that's not something that I could remotely bring to reality TV because reality TV is my real life. And the only thing that I have to be comfortable in front of the camera to share that so it's in its truth completely. But But acting is just a different beast. It's a different preparation. It's you know, me taking the story and trying to portray human life to you. But you know, a camera that's just following my life, I'm just giving it to you without thinking, because this is an actual life. I don't have to think about what would this character do, how would they move their finger, how would they sound, how would they flip their hair back. Like, I would just do it how I would normally do it.
Well, before you go, is there any way that people can reach Tara Wallace on social media?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So forth?
Please do. My Twitter and Instagram is I am Tara Wallace. I'm working out the Snapchat.
Okay.
And I think it's like, I don't remember, but we're working it out. But so right now, just I am Tara Wallace.
Well, once again, we appreciate you for coming out and just giving us a moment of your time. I know you got to go. So.
Oh, I appreciate it, and I just want to say that shout out to Spkezy TV. I appreciate you guys for having me, and also Mainstream Entertainment.
We out here, Spkezy TV, Tara Wallace.